Welcome back to Popsen. Hi, let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Rügen and we're going for a custom achievement. The Emperor's Pirates. We have to grab even better than Piet Heyn and AAA Credit achievements while essentially taking our hands off the Empire. A whole set of rules down there in the Doobly 2 or, of course, episode 1. Also, my green screen is being a bit screwed. There we go. Now, we are still in a war that we haven't started. Against the Polish neighbors, our erstwhile friends, the Polish, the only allies we have that really did anything in wars so far, and now they're our enemy. Oh well, it happens. But the war is won, and we have actually done quite a bit in the war, so we may have a shot at even being given some land. Now, we don't have control of any Polish land over here, which is a problem because we weren't able to make all our claims known. Yeah, did okay there. Warsaw would be excellent, but we can't do it. And we don't have control of Warsaw itself, so we're not going to get it. But the chance that we would be given Warsaw, chances are they're low anyway. I would like to blockade Flensburg here. I might be able to move my fleet from here. Some of my fleet? Let's move some of my fleet from... There's actually some Swedish battle navy over there. But maybe you can be split. I think you can be split. We even have a nice Swedish flagship here that we took. Conquest against Lithuania, yes, because we just made those claims. That makes sense. So I'm trying multiple things with my fleet here. One is that I want blockades for the sieges we're doing. That's why we just moved the fleet here. Second is blockades give us war participation, which in turn will give us, potentially give us land, right? And at least will give us something, favors or whatever with the Austrians, which maybe this time I'm going to use. I mean, there's a chance. There's always a chance. But I really would like these Austrians to just give me a bunch of money right now. Speaking of money, we have done all the raiding, haven't we? Pretty sure we have. Gotland has not been raided. Did I never raid the Western Baltic? No, I did. Maybe we had a truce? How about the Polish down here? They have also been raided. Can I just click a raid button on this fleet right now? 100% effective in Gotland. York. 10 ducats. Insanity. I don't think we can do another raiding round in the east yet. No. What about actual Great Britain? And the French. The reason I'm looking for this... Oh, there's room here. Can I raid that? One. I should be able to raid the Straits of Dover, I think. And we do not have a truce to the Brits. Folks, I'm gonna need some boats. Once you go... Ugh, come on. Navy movement is so fast, it's often kind of difficult. I mean, there are ways, but... Words. Things, you know. Let's make... Ooh, we can raid here. Do we want to? We do. What am I raiding? I'm raiding Bohuslän. Oh, that was rebel control before, right? That's why I couldn't do it. And Lund and Ostjylland and... Alright. I'll do it. Send you back... No. I almost sent them on hunting pirates. Privateer, please. In Lübeck for now. Now you try to grab some money from the Straits of Dover. If you can, please. So my raiding timer is all screwed up now, which is not fun. But I really want to get a bunch of money. Ooh, these 2 trips were fixed. Nice. Fix themselves, whatever. Bunch of money to embrace the printing press. How close are we to getting the extra spread? Somewhat? The answer is somewhat. Because I really don't want to keep doing development, which I will have to do again here. We are already at cap again. Find ourselves a nice place, which we don't really have any of anymore, do we? There's never. Maybe it is still just never. I don't love it because we're not even getting printing press development. But yeah, it is what it is. Control Lapland. So most of Sweden is mine. Capital is about to fall, but not quite there yet. There's an actual Swede over there in Skaraborg, which is disgusting. The English paid the Swedish debt. Well, you say you have money. 1% effective rating. 1%. Why is this? Are we just too small? Or is there like a bunch of pirate protection here? Oh, hello, pirate protection. I wonder. This is more like trying to science things. I'm gonna send my privateering fleet to the English Channel, which should change the numbers of pirate hunting and privateering things a lot. I wonder if that changes my rating effectiveness. It does. Now what? Having a bigger fleet doing the rating? I don't think so. I think we're just seeing this minus 14.4% modifier here. So the only thing I could do to increase my rating efficiency would be to have even more guns around. I think because I want the money now, I'm going to be okay with taking the 85%. But for the future, I should send my whole fleet in such cases. Because now they will have recently raided, they won't be able to be raided again for 10 years. So if I had done accidentally, like if I hadn't looked at the tooltip, I might have just done the raid with 1% efficiency and wasted a raiding cycle. For now, I'm just going to do these as they are. 1, 2. I should also be able to raid Tyne here. Tiny. 100% in Northumberland because they are in the North Sea node, I assume, which is not protected. Well, grab that cash money. We should still be able to continue going here. The Scots probably also have some money for us. And they do. 100% effective. Yoink. You folks are going to pay for my technology. Oh, this North Sea node is really useful because it makes all these 2 ports away, or 2 zones away from my nearest port, which means I can raid all these places. Thanks to the North Sea being so huge. Polish magnate rebels in L. Wow. Okay, but that's almost it, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, I guess we can raid the coast of Shetland for a tiny bit of cash. Fighting some boats there. Where's that Etowah thing? Something down there. Fine, I suppose. You get 97% Austria. You could really do a peace deal, you know. You even got your Stockholm. Kind of interested to see whether we get money in this peace deal. I mean, I prefer land. But if we get some money here, that would probably pay for the rest of the institution. Now, I assume I still can't plunder in Denmark because it's all rebelized. Which I'm sure is a word. Do you have the cannon? You do. Get you to Kalmar. Utrecht, Neuschwanstein from Brittany. Oh, I can raid these. Why wasn't I able to raid them earlier? Odd. Not Jutland has been raided recently? Did I raid my own stuff when I raided there? I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I don't want to raid my own land. You think I am? I mean, privateer my own colonial nation. Sure, I'll do that. But I don't want to raid my own coast. Just because it's temporarily under somebody else's control. So what does that do? That increased devastation, but it's already quite devastated anyway. I don't think the money is actually stolen from me, right? It's not taken from the people you raid from. No, that's not how that works. I wonder if there's a world in where you purposefully raid yourself in this game. Like you actively go out of your way to hand your land over to somebody else so you can raid it and then give it back. Sort of a more efficient taxation. This gives me maximum range here, I think. Alright, some cash has been collected. You folks can go back to join the other cash fleet. Don't need you to blockade, do I? No, I don't think so. There we go. See what happened here. Oh, we just pieced out Sweden here. We got 200 ducats out of it, which I suppose is nice. That's a very weak piece on Sweden. But hey, we now have the money to embrace the institution. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna do it. Waiting won't be. Nah. No waiting. No capes. Embrace. And grab the improved drainage. And not the others, I suppose, unless there's... But there isn't, right? There's no innovative list left on this. This was found in 63, 64. Yeah, no. Ooh, and we're getting closer to getting another idea group, which is kind of nice. I suppose it will be a military one looking at... or dip. Because we have tons of points. What are we focused on? Admin, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to having people. At least an admin person. I'm very tempted by Konstantin von Schwerin here. I should almost certainly run him. Yeah, even though we're close to capital and dip still, I want Konstantin to be doing work here. For the half price. It's a good price. Okay, go blockade the Polish. Because we no longer need to blockade the Swede. And you... Where did my... Oh, there's still... Okay. Have I raided the Polish coast? I have. Somebody has. I suppose it was me. I assume it was me. That's fine then, but blockading them is still going to be useful. And now I hope the armies of the empire here will clean out the rest of the Poles. How's my participation looking these days? 44% still. Not too shabby. I still think that having control of like Królewicz would be nice. Warsaw would have been great, but we don't have it. It's a thing. Get used to it. Yeah, you folks are just gonna walk home, right? Never say never and all that. France embraced the printing press. Sure they did. Sure it was all their work. There's the end of the war. Sanimirs, Lublin, Krakow, tons of stuff to Austria. They didn't give me anything, did they? They gave me nothing. That's rude. Against a power protection. That's just rude, though. 40 favors. What? The release Galicia Volhynia. Interesting. Probably means we have a lot of favors. 93. We should be spending those favors. Not quite sure what on. Last time we considered doing trust. I honestly don't know why trust is not going up. Trust is supposed to go up over time when you're allied, right? Yes. Trust will also increase the time as long as you're allied or one of these is the subject of the other. We're still at exact 50. Did they change that and just didn't change the tooltip? Ooh, Galicia Volhynia. Hello. I mean, I know they were on the web. I just realized that they were potentially eatable. And the nice thing about Galicia Volhynia, I think, is that. That's a better course they could reconquer. From mostly people that are fine to fight. Actually, that's not true at all. No, it's true. It is true. This is not Hungary, this is Poland still. Hey, Galicia Volhynia, you don't like me. Seems rough to get you into that alliance. Well, alliance might be doable. But vassalization might be tough. Do we get you to 190 in theory? 100 from improve, 50 from alliance. Can't marry. So that's 150 minus 30, so that's 120. And then we can gift and great power influence if we are great power. Which gives us another 50, so we're talking about 170. Military access 180. Guarantee 190? I'm not 100% sure that guaranteeing gives us points if we're allied, but it might. Insult their rivals if they have any. It might be possible. I think it's worth investing some time into. Because I would like to subjugate them so we get those cores down there. Seems like a smart play. Printing press. In a bunch of places. You, I want to improve relations with you. There you go. You all walking home? Well, you're not. Come home, please. You no longer need to do this. Nor do you. I'm gonna have all my boats meet up here and then join them into the privateering fleet in one single go. That's a lot of spoils of war. Are these real? No, right? Poland rivaled me. Currently not lacking a rival, but I'm gonna keep that in mind, Poland. Don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. You can come home. No, this looks more real. Now, interesting question is whether it's still better to privateer in the English Channel. There's more money in the English Channel than Lübeck, but not a lot more. And we're still operating at minus 15% thanks to the anti-piracy that's happening, where there's no anti-piracy in the channel. That said, the more guns we put into the channel, the more guns we put in here, the lower the percentage will be. So we should have another look once we have our full fleet ready to privateer. Not to hunt pirates. Assuming I press the right button. Yes, even the transports. Privateer. Channel. So we're saying minus 10%. I think that means we're making less money here than we would be making in Lübeck. As long as they're putting those guns against us. Oh, we're overcapping on mill because fools will be fools. Focusing on too many things at once. Don't really want to hire a general right now. Don't want to strengthen my government either. So I guess a click and mill. There's no good place, so we might as well take Mitteljutland. Because it's cheap. Mitteljutland. Don't be defensive, be developing. And I need to do a pass on edicts in a moment. But let me just figure out this privateering thing. So we're making 10 points, close to 10 points, 9.8 points in spoils of war. And if I go and do the same thing, privateer, not hunt pirates, in Lübeck, what does that do? We might even see the trade value in Lübeck increase with... No, we don't. Never mind. I was thinking stuff might be extra stuff moving into Lübeck from the channel, but that's not how it works. It's the other way around. Was it 9.8? Still 9.8. So that seems 9.6 now. Okay. They put guns against us. They did not. Plus 12.1% efficient. Get some power protection from sending our privateers against our rivals. I suppose it's very samey. It's actually more money in Lübeck now. Huh. I suppose I'd stay in Lübeck for now. I'd go back to the channel once colonies pick up in being, well, in their efficiency. What is going on? We have probably a claim on the Danes. No, we don't quite. That's not a Dane though. It says Gdansk, but it's not a Dane. That's no Dane. What would my claim be? I mean, Finn is a nice place. I suppose it's Finn. What's that? Do we still have a truce? We don't have a truce with the Danes anymore. That expired at some point. Do we just go to war? I mean, my manpower reserves are not great. But Danes look ravaged. There's nothing there. Come home from the Danes. I think we might just go and beat up some Danes. Question being, once again, how do we get there? Sweden, still not my fan. Poland, not my fan. Austria is, though, and we now have a connection here. Yeah, we should be able to go Austria, Brandenburg. And then somehow get through here, maybe? To the Danish. Let's march here south. Danish separatists, Estonian separatists, Lithuanian separatists, Polotskian separatists. Okay, so we're gonna need to do a bit of what I really don't like to do. Pay for stability. That's also a thing. Probably want to do. When's next election? 67 December, so very, very soon. I think I'll buy a stab. I like being at +1. it's an okay price. With all the negatives we have, well, it's about fair. I'll boost. The reason I just realized that is because the unrest is annoying, and having a bit more stability will help a bit with unrest. And this annoying little move is going to fix the rest of the unrest as far as the East is concerned. Okay, so I want to fight the Danes. I kind of want to do something over here. That's the Netherlands. I don't like that that's the Netherlands. Could maybe hit the Cashitans. That's Mecklenburg. I don't want to know about Mecklenburg, I want to know about Kashita. I can see Kashitan land, it is there. Thank you. It's like allied to Poland? What's going on? Allied to two folks, no tribal thingamabob. Actually acceptable tech. That might be a place to go. And maybe this time I won't even screw up the coring so much. So we only actually core 5 provinces. And then we get a colonial nation down here that can actually do some colonizing. Wouldn't that be insane? And then we have something near the Caribbean. I think that's going to be a job for you folks. I have 14 troops over there. I'm sure I have 2 transport boats I can just detach from my privateering fleet, who's too big anyway. What are we doing? Lübeck, right? Yeah. And then send you overseas. And then plan for that war. That sounds nice. But I also want the Danish war, I think. Seems like a mistake not to. So you folks sit here until December. Then you start moving. Just make sure that you stand still at the end of the month. 29th is a bit dangerous for me. I'm just going to do this. I wish this mechanic wasn't in the game. Do we re-elect again? 51, still kind of safe-ish. And we have ideas coming up. Yeah, I'll do it. I absolutely hate the unrest stutter stepping, it's terrible. But it seems wrong not to do it. We did grab an extra promoted culture, we did not. So I guess I'm going to do even more development then. Still Midtjylland being cheap-ish. I mean, it's also terrible because it has high autonomy. But that's going to change eventually. Oh. A brutal and untimely end indeed. We just re-elected. We just paid 13 tradition for 5 years and he just died. Well, I want another Buccaneer. Go Martin. That is beneficial. It is... Technically. Just that we have a lot of dip game. A lot of dip. I think I screwed up a move here. Oh well. Yeah, I did. AE impact. Okay. It's not the worst thing to have. I think we've mostly reduced these to nothing, yeah. So I can somewhat safely go to war. It'll take me a while to get to Denmark proper. But there's not a lot of Danish fleet here, right? There's not. So I should be able to go and grab, I don't know. It's already a lot of galleys, but let's be safe. You go back to privateer, not hunt pirates in Lübeck. you go and take control of the Öresund, just so the Danish stay where they belong when I declare war. And now that they will, can at least have a look at that war. Gonna affect Oldenburg and Cleves. Utrecht is not even gonna come in. That seems like a trivial little war. Oldenburg here and Cleves somewhere around here. I know it. It's somewhere around here. There it is. 2 one province minors and the utterly ravaged Danes. War against the world. Easy. One should say. Go. Anything I need to do at peace? We're not gonna... we should have a quick look at ally potentials. We did lose a big ally in the English. I'm still kind of interested in finding somebody else. Not Crimea though. Florence being huge for Florence, but that doesn't seem right. France not really into it. Spain not really into it. Oh, I was thinking about buttering up Spain, right? Do I ally Galicia Volhynia? I feel like I do. How are my slots looking? We do have a relation left over, and we don't necessarily need military access through Brandenburg, so yeah, it's fine. I will ally you. GV. And then I declare war on the Danes. Clear? Danes? Ah, funny. Go. Oh, there's more of a fleet. I was like, oh, they have 3 galleys or whatever that was. There's 28 more folks. Let's bring... How many big guns do I need to bring? They have 3 heavies and 18 galleys. If I bring my heavies minus the flagship and the... let's not bring the Livland. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't want to cut too much into it. Ooh, raid coasts. What kind of raid here? Bratsburg, Agershus. Okay. My raiding things are completely screwed over. Screwed up. Screwed around. All of those things. Privateer. Lübeck. And then bring this fleet with Admiral in there. The Danes are not even into the whole leaving the port thing. We stole it in the boat. My money! And we're gonna get a decent amount of extra naval force limit if we take a bunch of Danish provinces here, because they're coastal. But still. Oh, we're not actually over force limit anymore. Probably because of the 15.5 we get from Queen Anne's Revenge. Multiplied by, what, 100% or whatever. Over 100% from our things. Thank you, Queen Anne. That is very nice. Doesn't he actually start building boats, or do I just keep stealing everybody's boat? Let's see what happens after this war. If we still have too few boats after this war, I'll go and build some. But if we steal half the Danish Navy, then that's fine, I suppose. But that's not going to be this episode. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, then please do hit that like button, of course. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, then that would be a great idea for you to do. And if you have anything to say, then there's that comment section right below this video and most endpoints, which you can use to just talk to me. It just works. And sometimes I even read it. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.